Hi guys! Today I'm going to focus on two beauty looks, and this is going to be a tutorial on a transitional look for any occasion. It's going to be lighter makeup, mostly focusing on your skin, your eyes, but still keeping it light so it's not over the top. The final look is going to be a smoky eye, and it'll be very dramatic and dark. I'll show you a couple ways you could do this so it doesn't have to look exactly like mine. They do vary depending on your preference. And I'll also show you a couple of tips and tricks and some of my personal favorite beauty supplies that I've come to love and rely on over the years, and I've definitely tried a couple. So the first look we're going to go for, it's still going to be light. I have no makeup on right now, so I'm going to start with a moisturizer, and I would recommend something with SPF 25 or more if you're fair like me, and it just keeps you hydrated and protects your face from the sun. So that's the first step. No matter what your look, I would always apply moisturizer. Next, I have a CoverGirl concealer. I don't like to really use concealer that much, but if I do, and for the purposes of this video, I will demonstrate. I just do my problem areas, which is under my eyes and around my nose. And I just dab a little bit under there. And then again, right around my nose. The good thing about concealer is you could really pick and choose your spots. I wouldn't go crazy with it. You don't want the whole mask line. I would just use it as like to pinpoint your rough spots. This is my favorite thing ever. This one is Bare Minerals. You can get cheaper ones at the drugstore. I like CoverGirl. Neutrogena has nice ones as well. Again, whatever floats your boat for this, but powder I think is this Bare Minerals is kind of like a powdery. This is my favorite type of cover because it's like a light veil. Your skin can still breathe, and luckily my skin's pretty nice to begin with, but if you do have skin problems, like if it gets too dry or if you get blemishes, you don't want to cake a ton of makeup on top. Let your pores breathe. So for this, I'm just going to do a light circular motion around my whole face, and again, it's going to be light enough that it's just going to cover those spots, especially like around my eyes that get a little purple or red from having kids, not sleeping. And it just gives you a nice overall finished look, because everyone's skin is different, but mine tends to get pink and a little splotchy in some places, like around my nose. It just makes a nice, clean look. Please excuse my daughter. This is Sophia. She likes to watch when I do my makeup. Now for this look, I'm going to choose a light purple. Purple looks good on my skin, but any light color that you like. I use a brush like this because it's easier to kind of breeze it on. I just do the entire lid. And you want this to be light because you're not going to go overboard, and it'll be a nice look under the smoky eye too for when I do the transition into So next, I'm going to use my black. I like doing the eyeshadow. If you like sticking to a pencil or a liquid eyeliner, that's totally your preference, but I kind of like this smudgy look, and again, it'll transition well into Now for me, this would be my mid-zone makeup regimen. This is the first look. At this point, I would apply mascara, maybe a little lip balm, even a lipstick at this point because your eyes aren't too dramatic. At this point, though, I'm going to apply the rest of the makeup for the full-on smoky eye look. Again, I'm going to go back to my black. This time I'm going to get up here on the crease. And I'm using this little spongy brush to get it on there.
And this big brush is for Mommy, for the speckles.
And I'll go over it with my finger usually to smudge it in better so it doesn't look...
And if she has makeup every day. And
you focus mainly on this corner and going into your crease. Again, it doesn't have to be black. You could use any color, any dark color. I've used purples, I've used blues, you could use a dark green. You just want that contrast, a light color on the bottom and a darker color to be your smoky eye look. I like the black look though. This is optional, but for me, I like going underneath with this same brush and accentuating my eye under here.
Does this go on our eyes? Does this go on your eyes?
Yeah.
And
at this point, I'll just kind of rub it in a little, make sure it's not too harsh of a line.
And the brush that I think is the most nice thing, you put it on your eyes.
At this point, I would use a pencil or a crayon and go in the inner lid with it just to give it a little more definition. I hope the guys aren't too squeamish by this, but it doesn't hurt, I assure you. Just looks like it should. At this point, I'm going to define the upper lid a little bit more for this darker look with a liquid liner, and this one's e.l.f. I pull my eye like this.
And we have nice speckle things.
Kind of extend it out. The great part about liquid liner is you can make it as wide or as long as you would like.
And you like the makeup that you have purple and green on.
It's hard to apply with a child bouncing behind you. But you get the general idea. These dry pretty quickly as well, so you run less risk of smudging and getting some junk up on there. The final piece of this is a mascara. I would wait till the very last so it doesn't clump up while you're applying other makeup. Please.
She has mints.
And I use the Flamed Out by CoverGirl. It has a nice wide brush. I have no eyelashes of my own, so these really are wonderful.
We have no eyelashes or lipstick, but we also have lipstick. But we have eyeshadow.
Start from the root up.
We all have sorts of makeup for Mom. We love to put on her makeup too. And we love her. And it's nice.
I apologize for my daughter, Sophia. She enjoys watching me do makeup. And unfortunately, being home, there is not much opportunity to get any time alone to do a video.
And when we
without
don't
interruption.
Need any help, we just don't need any help. But we also put on makeup today. We also have nice stuff to come up with, and we have nice makeup, you know. It's a good thing.
You can do a little bit on the bottom. I use the whole width of the brush and just do the corners, kind of flare them out a little. Okay, now we're done with the final look. What I would do is just touch up with a brush, not even with any powder or anything, just get any residual makeup that might fall from the eyes. At this point, I might use a balm or a gloss. I wouldn't use really any lipstick for this look. So this is my smoky eye look. And again, it's really easy to transition from the first look to the second look. First look you could certainly wear anywhere during the day, and if you want to amp it up at night, just add those other steps. The only thing I wouldn't recommend is putting on more mascara, because any woman knows that after it dries, it becomes really clumpy when you try and do more. So I hope you enjoyed the tutorial and that you found it helpful, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.